Hello and welcome to All Taste German. In this video, I will show you how to make a delicious German nut Stollen. Stollen is a traditional German Christmas treat and there are many variations. This one has a moist nut filling with hazelnuts, walnuts and almonds and is one of my favorite Stollen recipes. You can find this recipe on our website alltastegerman.com or as one of over 50 recipes in our German Christmas Treats book, which you can order at the link in the description if you are interested. But let's get started. Start with creaming the butter and the sugar with a whisk attachment of your stand mixer or hand mixer until the butter-sugar mixture is light and fluffy. It is best to use room temperature soft butter. Mine was a little cold, so it took me a bit longer. Then add the eggs one at a time and whisk well in between. Make sure to scrape down the sides of the bowl a couple of times so that everything will be well combined. Then add the spices and mix well. For the next step, it is easier to take off the bowl from the stand mixer, to add the quark and sift the flour and the baking powder on top of the quark. In case you cannot find quark, you can use Greek yogurt or sour cream instead. Place the kneading attachment to your stand mixer or knead all ingredients by hand until just combined. Make sure you don't over-knead the dough or you will end up with a very dense and chewy Stollen. The dough will be quite soft. I like to lay out cling film and place the dough directly onto the plastic wrap and then shape it to a flat rectangle. Place the dough into the fridge and allow to rest for about 4 hours. I added all nuts to a food processor and chopped them. Depending on your taste, you can chop them finer or more coarsely. Then separate the eggs into 2 bowls and beat the egg whites with a pinch of salt until stiff peaks form. After that, beat the egg yolks with sugar and cinnamon until well combined. Add the chopped nuts, cocoa powder, rum and vanilla extract and mix everything well. Then you just need to fold in the egg whites. I like to do this in 2 steps. Now we are finally ready to assemble the Stollen. Slightly sprinkle your working space with flour, knead the dough briefly, and then roll it out to a large rectangle. As you see, that doesn't need to be perfect. Spread the nut filling on top and leave a border of about 1 inch on all sides. Then roll the dough up from the long side of the rectangle. To get the signature look, roll 1/3 from one side and 2/3 from the other sides and tuck the ends in. Then carefully transfer the Stollen on a parchment paper-lined baking sheet. Stollen tends to spread while baking. Place some balled-up aluminum foil around to stabilize the shape. Now all your hard work is done and you just need to bake the Stollen at 375 degrees Fahrenheit in a preheated oven for about 40 minutes or until it is fully baked. Remove it from the oven and brush it immediately with melted butter. Then allow the Stollen to cool completely on the baking sheet and sprinkle it with powdered sugar to taste. Serve with a cup of coffee or Glühwein. Guten Appetit!